And joining me now via satellite from Brussels, Belgium, as we've been promising you, is Mr. Jim Muller. He is the CEO of Access Beverage Incorporated, stock symbols ABVI. Jim, welcome to Money TV.
Thank you for having us.
Now, Jim, Access Beverage describes itself as a company involved in the manufacture, marketing, and sales of wine and spirits in the U.S. With plans to launch in China and Russia. Give us a general overview of the company, please.
Yes, Access Beverage started in 2003. It was the brainchild of myself and my business partner, Diane Spalak. We started by launching a brand called Le Snoot. And the first and most important part of launching a wine brand is making sure that you have a great winemaker. So we hired Bob Broman to be our winemaker. Bob has had over 35 years experience in the wine business. Bob has done many high-end wine brands in California, like Stag's Leap, Saint Supre, Guenoc, just to name a few. So when Bob came on board, we had the crucial element that we needed to get started, and we launched Le Snoot from the Snob Hill Winery, and we had initial impact in the market right away, picking up the top distribution network in the country, distributors that are very sought after, like Southern Wine and Spirits and Young's Marketing Company, Charmer, National, to name a few. And everyone loved the packaging and design and the quality of the product out of the gate. We launched in 30 states in our first year. Top chains throughout the country picked up the brand, chains like Albertsons and Kroger and Winn-Dixie and Publix, to name a few. And we just had tremendous success with the brand. And on the heels of launching that brand, we launched our second wine line called the Bee's Knees. The Bee's Knees was picked up in Texas and Virginia and the New England states. And in 2009, we plan on launching it in California, Arizona, Nevada, and a few other states. We had a very sensational thing happen to our company. My partner was able to get the trademark on the name Mardi Gras. So we launched our third line of wine last year called Mardi Gras, and we launched it in the Gulf states just in time for the Mardi Gras festivities. Mardi Gras has been a huge success for us as a regional brand in the Gulf Coast areas of Florida, Texas, Alabama, Louisiana. So those three brands are our wine brands, and we have Simply Raw Vodka, which is why we're here in Brussels today.
Well, I understand that you acquired a 50% acquisition interest in a company called Diamond Vodka, and you've launched the Simply Raw Vodka. You've got a couple of bottles there, and you've also moved on to something called Simply Cocktails. Is it true that the vodka is filtered through diamond powder?
It is true. Rudy Michaels, our partner here in Belgium, created this brand in 1995. He had a great marketing idea since he's from Antwerp, where they cut all the diamonds. He thought it would be a fantastic idea to have a diamond-filtered vodka. And I believe at first Rudy did it because it was a great marketing spin of having vodka filtered through diamond powder. But what he learned from it was it made the absolute smoothest product on the planet. And the brand is just fabulous. It's high-end. It performs outstanding in taste tests when you taste it against top line competitors like Grey Goose and Kettle One. So the brand is fantastic. In Holland and Belgium here, it goes by the name of Diamond Vodka, and in the United States, its counterpart is Simply Raw Vodka. We also have the Simply Cocktail line, which comes in a red, you can see here, and it also comes in a lime flavor. The red is blood oranges mixed with vodka, and the lime flavor is lime and vodka with some tropical fruit juices in it.
Coming to us via satellite from Belgium, of course, is Mr. Jim Muller. He's the CEO of Access Beverage Incorporated, stock symbols ABVI. For more information, give us a call, 888-259-4449. Jim, wine and spirit sales up until now have been largely unaffected by the economic downturn. Do you expect that trend to continue?
Yes, you know, wine and spirits have performed very well in depressionary times. People tend to drink a lot in good times, and they tend to drink even more in bad times. So historically, those trends have held true. There is some movement that we're seeing where the high-end products are decreasing a little bit in sales because the middle class is now jumping into brands that are a little more affordable because of the economic downturn.
Well, Jim, you cite in your press releases the executive experience as a major company asset. Can you tell us a little bit about your people and the experience you bring to the industry?
Sure. Let me tell you a little bit about my partner, Diane Spalak. Diane has had over 25 years in branding and marketing experience. She had her own agency, Active Image Marketing, in Southern California. Had many high-end clients, Bentley cars and Marriott hotels that she did work for. Created brands like Floss Bright Flossers. You know, when I met her, she was such a dynamic person and had such creativity and great ideas. I knew instantly that we'd make an incredible team together. What our company does is we design our own products through her marketing capabilities and do our own brochures in-house. And my experience is in the wine and spirits industry. I've had over 28 years experience in the wine and beverage field. I've worked both with major companies like Diageo as well as Gallo and Sebastiani, to name a few. So together our combined talents give us the distribution end and the marketing end to make a very successful company together.
Once again, via satellite from Brussels, we're talking with Jim Muller. He's the CEO of Access Beverage. ABVI is their stock symbol. For more information, you can give us a call from anywhere in the world, 888-259-4449. Jim, what's the biggest challenge in the industry? Is it really the positioning for shelf space, perhaps?
Well, shelf space is very important where your brand is positioned on the shelf. For the most part in the United States, the chain stores have all gone to a shelf system that works on a price flow system. So the lower priced items are on the bottom shelf and the higher priced items flow upward. So it is important where you're positioned on the shelf, but it has to do with your sales volume and your pricing for the most part. What is the most important thing, I think, is the consolidation that's happened in the distributor network. Years ago, there were as many as 15 to 20 distributors in a state, and in the last few years, that has gone down to 2 to 3 distributors per state. So certainly relationships with the distributors is a big part of getting it done, because the distributors are the gatekeeper to get to the retail chain stores now.
Well, Jim, another aspect to your company is that you provide a turnkey program for private wine and spirit distillers. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, we do everything from concept to market. We have a full turnkey program on private label wines and spirits. We offer things that no other company in the market offers, that go from designing logos and packaging to picking out bottles and branding the item for clients. We have chain stores throughout the United States that are contacting us to do programs for them. We do everything from Sonoma to California Juice. We do spirit lines. We have our partners here in Holland to do imported white spirits, and we also do brown goods in the United States. We do everything from concept all the way down to the retail end of it. A key aspect that we add to this that other companies don't do is our placement and distributors of the brands that we offer our clients.
Just about a minute left, Jim. Why is this a good time right now for folks to take a closer look at Access Beverage?
Well, right now, Access Beverage is poised to have explosive growth. We're looking at many innovative ideas in packaging, which really is the most important aspect of our business, packaging and quality. Our brands tend to exceed customers' expectations in quality at an affordable price. We are looking to do many joint ventures in the next couple of years. China is certainly an emerging market that we're looking into, and we have some great JV possibilities that are put on the table for us right now there.
Jim, I got to cut you off, stop you there. Sorry about that. We're literally out of time. Again, Access Beverage is the company. Stock symbol's ABVI. If you'd like more information about this company, please give us a call toll-free, 888-259-4449. Jim, we're initiating coverage of your company this week. We'll be watching you very closely over the next 13 weeks. Hope to get a lot of updates from your company during that period of time. I want to thank you so much for joining us on the program. Thanks for being here from Belgium.